just talk about why that you want to be a part of this and about the process of getting it going.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great opportunity to give back. It's obviously a thing that's very near and dear to the university as well as the baseball team specifically. Coach approached us with the idea of a game like this, and he talked to me and Matt about it as the student athlete representatives with our council, and we were able to put something together and get it in front of Boo and kind of go through some of the logistical stuff like the funding and how the game would work and even gear for the game. So that was our letter to Boo, and Boo received it with open arms, and we were able to put this whole thing together.
This is a school, as you mentioned, like that kind of cancer research goes lockstep with the school. There's Jim Valena right there. You're doing it in a school that doesn't embrace that, but at the same time, you're kind of having your own little clique, your own little legacy. How neat is that?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, obviously, you know, Jimmy V and Trey and Kristen's fund is a huge deal to this school. And so being able to branch off of that and do something a part of it, but specifically with the baseball team is all you could ask for.
How important is it for athletes to give back, to do things like this? Because you guys are in the spotlight. Little kids adore you guys. I mean, how important is this?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Being able to do this in front of the fans, you know, every Sunday we have our kids run the bases. They're out there interacting with us, and they see us. You know, there are kids after games always wanting autographs. So being able to interact with them and do something for the community while we're being role models for them is so important, because when they see that from us, that makes them want to do the same thing and follow in our footsteps.
What does it say about the culture of this program that you are adding on this game as well as the strikeout LS game, just the commitment to give back?
Yeah, I mean, it's what the team's been about since day one. I mean, the team's glued and gelled together as well as I could have asked for. It's a great locker room to be inside of, and like you said, being able to do all of these sort of things like the ALS game, now this cancer research game, it's just important because it's something the team wants to do, and I'm not saying it has anything to do with the success, but I think it plays a role in the camaraderie of the team.
Is this something 10, 20 years from now you'd love to come back and see this thing grow?
Of course. I would love for this, you know, this is the inaugural year. I would love for this to be something that goes on for decades, and I can bring my kids back to these games, and you know, we can have all sorts of team reunions and come back for these games and do just that and be able to give back to this fund.
What would it mean to you to see something like cancer cured?
I mean, that's the piece of the puzzle, you know. I mean, if we were able to figure that out and be a part of that, that would be all I could ever ask for. And you know, through God's name, and be able to do that would be just something bigger than I could ever imagine.
So was it Coach's idea initially, or was it you and Matt's idea initially?
Yeah, so Coach had kind of breached the idea about it. He brought it to me and Matt. Me and Matt were able to go to the guys and then put together this sort of game. So I would say it was me, Matt, and Coach's idea all together. We were able to bring it to the locker room. Guys received it with open arms. We're happy. We're ready to do anything they could to get this game done. So, yeah.
What are some of the different things you guys are doing Sunday rather than a normal game with this game?
Yeah, so all the funding from the game will go towards this, the Trey and Kristen Cancer Research Fund through Jimmy V. That's something. We are also going to have special gear that we'll be wearing for that day to honor that, and there will be all sorts of announcements and things done throughout the game to interact with the fans and the kids as well to recognize it.
What kind of gear will you be wearing?
We've got special jerseys we're wearing. Yes, sir.
Anything else for Will? All right.